Okay, so we are at the top right hand side of, I don't know if you can tell, there's just so much tomato of the garden. So there's the middle rows. Gosh, that is a mess. I need to prune. Oh my gosh, there's a huge tomato right there. Hello, tomato. So back to what I was talking about. I'm going to highlight this row and show you each tomato plant and how it grows, how it's doing. So here we go. First one that I'm so excited about. It's a little smaller. I guess is it a dwarf? I didn't realize that Phil's one is possibly a dwarf. I mean, it's pretty small. It's only maybe 2 feet, if that. But it's got a whole bunch of wackadoo weird fruit on it. So, the aphids are real this year, I tell you what. But I do need to prune more. I am not being very good about pruning. But look at all of the flowers. There are just big old flowers on it. Look at those, and all of them in the back there. And look at this foliage. Look how wispy it is. Like, it's barely there. I mean, some's bigger than others. But my goodness, it's kind of wild looking. And I'll show you here. This is what happens when your flowers don't get pollinated. The flower, the whole thing just comes right off. So there's another one, and there's another one. So if you go like this, once it closes, if the whole thing falls off, it didn't get pollinated. But yeah, I mean, see, there's another one that didn't get pollinated. And another one. So, but there's another weirdo fruit. So that's all one fruit right there. Creepy. But neat. But yeah, I'm just fascinated by the foliage because it's the only one in this row that looks as wispy as that. The one beside it, I'm very excited about. It's called Malachite Box. This is one of Lauren, my best friend's favorites. And as you can see, we've got fruits. It's doing well. Lots of flowers set on it. Lots of fruit set underneath here on it. I cannot wait to taste test this one. And if I find any cool information on any of these varieties, I will, put pop-ups and show you. The one beside it, Big Zebra. So I grew big yellow zebra last year and loved it. But we've got fruits on it. All of these plants are pretty much neck and neck with growth. But this has got a big tomato there. That's going to be a big boy. And some more big flowers. Look at this one. That one's going to be a big tomato. So I'm pretty excited about Big Zebra. I think we're going to have some actually big fruits on it. The next one is Maya Sion's Audrey Classic, which I'm very excited about. And we have some little fruits down here. Okay, I'm getting distracted with pruning here. I need to stop. Some bigger fruits there. Lots and lots of flowers all over it. I'm very pleased with the flower set on my plants this year. Definitely needs to be some pruning. I'll tell you what. I'm a slacker. I haven't even been pruning the suckers, really. I'm just very behind. I've got other things I'm trying to do, but this one, overall, I think we're gonna have some decent fruits come off of it. I'm excited for it. Next one is Stoney's Neighbor, which I am super pumped for. Lots of fruit on it. Again, whatever this disease is hitting it, black spot, it's traveling and I need to get it under control. So, next one is Stoney's Neighbor, and I'm very excited for it. It has, so this is two, that one beside it, so I'm pushing it over, but it's got tons of fruit, tons of flowers, but I'm gonna have lots of Stoney's Neighbor. So I'm excited about it. And I forgot to tell you that this one is potato leaf. The Maya Scions is a potato leaf variety. And they're supposed to do really well in like humidity and heat. Potato leaves. The one beside it here is Jadey, F8. I grew it. I like the name. My daughter's name is Jade. So it's got some fruits on it. Some cute little adorable fruits. Lots of flowers up top. My goodness, that is a huge cluster of flowers. And then another huge one up tippy top. But yeah, it's going through the fence there with a bunch of flowers as well. And it needs pruned too. I'm just so behind in the pruning. The one beside it is Bow Mango. I'm very excited about this. I think both Lauren and Keena both are growing this one. Look at the stem on this one. It's kind of wild. I think I swallowed a bug. Oh, so it has like got fused 3-4 different. Oh, this is a gnarly looking tomato. I should probably take that off of there. I don't know. I'll probably leave it. I'm a rebel like that. Yeah, it's doing pretty good. Lots of fruit set all over it. This is probably one of the tallest ones. But yeah, you can see all the fruits going all the way up. And that's part of it back there. It's doing well. The one beside it. All right, so I'm skipping this one because this one's going to go in my naughty corner. Bob's Boomtown Titty. Beside it has a bunch of little armpits growing from the bottom. So if you like completely decapitate your plant, don't lose hope, because it'll do this oftentimes. A lot of times I'll just chop these off as they pop up, but they'll just keep popping up sometimes. But this is 8-ball, which is a very antho variety, or it's supposed to be, but I don't really see. So there's the fruit, and it is not looking dark. So I don't know. And it's the leaves are a little, it looks like it's a little bit of a stressed plant because the leaves are curling. But it is quite large with lots of fruit on it. So I don't know if this is going to be the right variety. So we shall see. Because I would think that it would look kind of dark, don't you? One beside it, I'm very excited about. One of my good friends says this was like her absolute favorite, and it looks like it's the correct variety. These are seeds from her. Chocolate Stripes. I tried growing this from seeds that I got from, I think it was M.I. Gardner, and I'm pretty sure it's not the right variety. I tried 2 years in a row, and I think he got his seeds mixed up or something. But so yeah, it's really pretty. Striping on it, lots of fruit set on it all the way up. There's more. There's more. They're a little more immature, so you can't really see a whole lot of the striping yet. But I'm very excited to taste test this one. And it's one of the bigger ones. So this one and Bow Mango are the biggest in this row. Then beside it is Date Yellow, which, if I remember correctly, this is a long keeper. I could be wrong. I'll have to look that up. But I'm pretty sure it is. But you can see there's a tomato there. Lots of tomatoes, lots of flowers back there. And it's doing really well. It seems like it's just kind of it's not putting off a whole lot of suckers. So some plants will really put off tons and tons of suckers and others not. So Date Yellow is one that, at least for me, it's not going to produce like crazy because it's just not putting off. Well, up top it's getting a little bit more suckerish. Yeah, there's a shoot of a sucker there in the back, which I need to tie up to the trellis because it's kind of dangling on its own back there. I'll get it in just a second. But the last one in this row that I'm going to discuss is Green Berkeley Tie-Dye. I'm very excited about this. I think a bunch of us are growing this one, but like, that's an armpit I let go. I really did not prune a lot of suckers this year. I just did not get to it. And I'm fine with that. But there's, I think, one fruit set right there. Yep. So we will have a Green Berkeley tie-dye. Excited for that. And it's over in the corner here, a bit shaded by, so as the sun comes up right there, it's right there. It's shaded by the peach tree that is overgrown and needs trimmed, as well as the hammock pergola. So it's just growing a little slower, probably because it's not getting as much sun. That's okay. I'm going to prune this peach tree because it's going to break off anyways with all that fruit on it. So it's going to get pruned. It's shading my raspberry bushes here. And my raspberry bushes are encroaching upon my bed, so I need to clean that up. This is just a hot mess area I haven't gotten to yet, but those are top right row of tomatoes that I'm highlighting today and showing you a closer look at them.